and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. If this is your first time watching my video, my name is Tantra Goddess and I make intuitive videos for the collective. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like and share this video. Your support to this channel encourages me to continue to make these videos, and thank you all for subscribing and always watching my videos. So today I'm going to be talking about the full moon in Sagittarius. This will take place on the 3rd and the 4th of June. So this full moon signifies a sense of destiny and a great purpose to expand, to explore, and to network with friends, community, or rather organization, or maybe even humanitarian groups. So with patience, you will discover and understand some hidden secrets related to others, or that can help you to generate more insight, more knowledge, more wealth, more opportunities. So for instance, you may be traveling and your flight ends up being delayed, and some people had to go book another airline because there was no more flights available. However, after waiting, then shortly they announced that there is a plane that arrived, and not only will you get to your destination, you heard some people talk on the flight that you can get 50% off for the flight being delayed. So there's just an opportunity that you never would have gotten if you were not patient. So this is just an analogy to help you to understand the energy of the full moon. So there is also the need to release excess appetite or going overboard with gossip. This can go for everything, maybe food, alcohol, or gambling. Sagittarius is the energy of excessive gambling. So avoid all of that. We have Taurus in Jupiter. So avoid all of excessive shopping, excessive food. There's also the need to speak up and respect the truth. So try not to go overboard when communicating with others. You may also have the urge to travel. You may be feeling like you want to travel to a foreign country, or you might be traveling, or you might be planning to travel, or maybe you're just thinking about it. Overall, the energy is finely balanced, practical, and intuitive on this day. You will have the discipline to let go of things that no longer serve you, to create whatever it is that you want out of life. So go for it, like I always say. Now we're going to be jumping into the signs. First, we're going to start with Aries rising. So for Aries rising, on this full moon, you will feel a lot of energy after you release some unwanted emotions and belief system that you have in the past. So after you feel this burst of energy get out of you, you will feel much freeing and refreshing. Once again, you will feel ready to take action and do your thing. So this full moon takes place in your 9th house. So release any belief that do not serve you and make you happy. You're ready to move towards what you really, really want. And there's an energy of optimism that will help you to discover so many knowledge as you move forward into the future and away from this limiting belief. So for Taurus rising, your mind is focused on the future, which might cause some mental exhaustion or anxiety. Transformation and rebirth is not a quick process as you think. You need to give yourself some time to develop this new you. So therefore, take a step back. It is very important. But it is in your 1st house, which means there is an emphasis on expanding yourself and your personality. So be patient and allow this growth to take place at its own pace. The new you after this rebirth is about to be so expressive, so abundant, and so wise. It is a good time for you to plan a trip. There is so much more for you to learn and share during this period. So communication is also important and is showing up for you during this full moon. So next I'll be jumping into Gemini rising. So for Gemini rising, Gemini, if they gossip with you, they're definitely gossiping about you. So sometimes you go overboard worrying about others, and what is going on in their life. It is a good time to cooperate, Gemini. Don't become too involved in other people's life, as it might cause conflict, especially in your relationship between your friends, your siblings, or even your neighbors. The full moon is taking place in your 7th house. Therefore, you need to take action and focus on expanding your relationship and gravitating towards partnership in all areas of your life. So that's all I have for you, Gemini. Next, I'll be moving into Cancer rising. So for Cancer rising, you are not sociable at this time and you're not comfortable around people during this time. You may be feeling inferior or low self-esteem. So strive to release and overcome this feeling of indulging in detrimental habits on this full moon. Overworking can lead to burnout. So find a better path of handling work overload and be sure to set limits for yourself. This full moon is taking place in your 6th house. So therefore set yourself free from every routine, every schedules and duties hindering you from expanding your circle. So that's all I have for you, Cancer. Next, I'll be moving into Leo rising. For Leo rising, you're a great host and almost everyone admire your ability to network and express yourself so confidently. So this full moon wants you to release old tactics that haven't been working. So as you go out into the world and make some new connections, there are hidden secrets that you need to discover, and this can also be your manifestation coming in. Okay, so it requires you to be in your childlike, your fun, your creative and amused mindset. Your confidence, your self-confidence and ease with the public is impressive, and it will help you to achieve your ambition. So that's all I have for you, Leo. Next, I'll be moving into Virgo rising. For Virgo, the full moon is taking place in your 1st house. You have the ability to concentrate even with all the family and intimate relationship drama going on around you, all with you. So the good thing is you'll be able to bring harmony to yourself, and this will inspire others to do the same. So overall, this will be a happy, satisfying time if you're able to use your experimental knowledge and spiritual learning to bring peace to your inner life. That's kind of cool, Virgo. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Now I'll be moving into Libra rising. For Libra, your communication is at play here. How you accumulate and spread information, even when you know that they are false, is very important on this full moon. The full moon is taking place in your 3rd house. The 3rd house represents friends, information, communication, and all of this are highlighted. Gossip can be detrimental to your health, so always speak the truth, even when you know it's hard. Exaggerating a lie that you heard from others or just to get along with the room or to please other people is even more harder and bad for you. So it's up to you to receive that information, analyze the situation, seek out the truth, and find out what you believe in. So that's all I have for you, Libra. Next, I'll be moving into Scorpio rising. For Scorpio rising, this full moon is taking place in your 2nd house. It highlights your feelings regarding finances, family, property, material possession. It also eliminates matters related to your self-worth and your value. So you may want to purchase something extravagant because you believe you will always have the money and much more than you need. So the challenge here is to overcome that and release that excessiveness and start to save your pennies for upcoming raining days. You turn to go overboard for everyone that you love, even when you don't know them. So because of your goodwill, you have to be practical during this time so you don't spend and overspend. So you don't overspend, you know what I mean. So that's all I have for you, Scorpio rising. Next, I'll be moving into Sagittarius rising. For Sagittarius rising, you will finally be able to understand your emotions during this full moon. This will allow you to speak from the heart and go after what you desire without hesitation. So the full moon is taking place in your 1st house of physical appearance. So there is no reason or need to hide who you are to make other people feel comfortable anymore. You can be very sociable and expressive and can make superficial contact to boost your self-esteem. So be honest and open when communicating during this time. You never know what opportunity might lie down in front of you. Okay, so that's all I have for you, Sagittarius. Next, I'll be moving into Capricorn. For Capricorn rising, I know you have a quick and sharp intellect, but it's okay to give yourself time before making decisions. Sometimes it can feel like we're running out of time. When we feel these emotions, it's okay to take a step back and handle the situation in a more practical way. You have the discipline to understand situations and relationships, which will help you to see things clearly because of your thought process and how they're structured. Sometimes you need a moment to cool down and reflect before taking decisive actions. That's all I have for you, Capricorn. Next, I'll be moving into Aquarius rising. For Aquarius rising, the full moon is taking place in your 11th house of aspiration, friends, gains, and wishes. Your desire will get fulfilled because you've been searching the deepest part of your psyche for answers about who you are and what you want to be. Now you've been given the opportunity you need to create your goals and your hopes. Take a look at how much you've grown and expanded in the last year. If you're not happy with the answer, it means there is still so much work to do for you. So that's all I have for you, Aquarius. Next, I'll be moving into Pisces, which is the last time. I'm kind of excited about that. Pisces rising, this full moon is taking place in your 10th house. Your career and reputation is being illuminated on this full moon. What image have you been upholding that you need to free yourself from? You have been seeking growth in your career, which is causing you to overextend yourself. So be careful of taking more than you can chew. It's okay to ask for help when you need it. You may feel the need to want to take up responsibility of others. However, express your feelings. Tell people how you feel. Tell them you need help, okay? Instead of hiding behind the mask. You're only hurting yourself at the end of the day, okay? Get some help. Ask for help. It's fine. You know, we can't do it all. We're not perfect. I know you want growth, but if you don't ask for help, then you're just going to exhaust yourself. And even when the growth comes, then you don't even have the capacity to handle that growth. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for listening. And thank you for always coming back. I'll see you next time on my next video. Bye-bye.